So what's up, you guys? So chances are you are watching this because I put these are the 3 things you must do to take your body to the next level. But honestly, I just put that as clickbait. But I can tell you though, I do have good information for you. Not 3 things, but I do have good information for you. And you know, this past week on Wednesday, my coach emailed me and told me I needed to be doing 145 minutes of cardio a day, right? So most people would be like, heck, even most people when I was doing 110 minutes of cardio a day were like, Josh, that's way too much. What the world? You're gonna die. What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh, all this crazy stuff, right? So I think that's the average mindset, you know, to think that there's limits to things. But anyways, back to the story, back to the topic. He sent me an email saying, Josh, it is crunch time. It's time to do it. 2 weeks out. I need you to do 145 minutes of cardio a day. So I look at the email. I'm sitting there thinking, dang, Labor Day weekend's coming up. People are headed to the beach. People are going to be having cookouts. People are going to be eating. Oh, and did I mention that he dropped my food as well? I think we're doing like 152 grams of protein, 35 grams of fat, and I think like 25 grams of carbs. Everybody loves carbs. What? I'm only taking in 25 grams of carbs this weekend, or until whenever he changes the plan, but 25 grams of carbs. That is a joke, and not to mention they're not starchy carbs either, straight vegetables. But anyways, so he sent me the email. I'm looking at it like, dang, man, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll only do it for 8 to 10 days. No problem. So I'm sitting there looking at the email, but I also thought that this would be a good opportunity to provide you guys with some content, because although I really don't want to do, although this isn't going to be the most enjoyable thing for me, the way my mindset works and the way I wanted to take an approach towards this is, okay, I might not like this, but how can I make it to where I shape it to where I like it a little bit more? You know, I'm a big believer in, you know, I find that a lot of my peers, and I guess a lot of people in general in life, if they can't do it and enjoy it, they're not going to do it. And I think that sometimes when it comes to getting over that hump and becoming successful, or getting the body that you want, or getting anything that you want, reaching your goals, you're going to have to do things that you don't like. But the thing is, you have to shape it to where you can enjoy it a little bit more, enjoy the process a little bit more. For example, on Instagram, if you were on Instagram, follow me at Joshua GLLM and Ascension.athletics. But on Instagram, when I get on people's Instagram stories every single day, right? And I see them pretty much making a checklist for surviving and going to the gym every single day. But this is kind of like a pat on the back for yourself. And even though it is good to reward yourself for going to the gym, why should there have to be a reward? You know? How long will you be able to keep this up if you're making checklists off and, you know, you're rewarding yourself every single day and kind of like, yes, I made it to the gym another day. I live to go to the gym another day. How long will you be able to keep this up? So the idea is, if you hate getting on the treadmill, if you hate doing weight training, if you hate lifting weights, why don't you switch it up and take different avenues? Why don't you ride bikes? Why don't you go hiking? There's different things that you can do. You can go swimming. I'm actually considering going hiking this weekend because it is Labor Day weekend, and I want to give myself I just want to do something out of the normal, you know, because it's a holiday, and that doesn't mean I have to go off the plan, but that doesn't mean I don't have to stick to the normal type of things that I've been doing. Sometimes it's good to switch things up, and especially if it's going to make your life, especially if it's going to give you more stamina and allow you to be able to continue on that journey towards greatness. So you could take this with any area, you could take this and apply it to any area of life, whether it be school. I mean, studying at home is great. Studying in the library is great. But when I was in college, I used to, well, I didn't really study like that. When I was in college, I used to go to Starbucks sometimes when I wanted to study. Changing the view up for studying can even enhance your studying too. So, I mean, this really just goes to any area of life. If you can find a way to rewire your brain to these things, these situations that are handed to us in life, where we're just kind of like, dang, I'm just so overwhelmed, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. If you can rewire your brain to thinking from, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen, I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it, to thinking, okay, this is going to be pretty tough. How can I rearrange this to the point where I think I'll be able to enjoy it and withstand it? I promise you, if you can do that, you'll start becoming a lot more productive and you'll get a lot closer to your goals. So that's what I wanted to leave you guys with today, just because this was on my mind when I, saw that email, and I was just kind of like, man, I think this could be good for my subscribers on YouTube. And I appreciate if you guys would share this video. And that's pretty much it. Peace out.